Hello, my friends and my family. Hello, everybody. I keep hoping all of you stay healthy, stay safe. All of us know what is the condition right now related to coronavirus. It doesn't even getting better, but it getting worse. I know the announcement about the vaccine, but even myself, I'm still contemplating, do I have to accept the vaccine? The last couple weeks, it's been devastated time for me because I'm here in California. So when I woke up, that was 2 weeks ago. When I woke up from my sleep, that was around 2:30 in the morning, early in the morning here in California, Southern California. I look at my cell phone just to check what time. But then I noticed that so many text message, either Messenger, Facebook Messenger message, or from WhatsApp. So when I read it, I look at the short video. There's two women cry over one man. That's the husband of another woman and the son of the other woman. So they cry, they're screaming. And then when I look at that video, I was like shocked. That's 2:30 in the morning. So I know this person, I know this man. I knew him from long time ago. We used to be a high school classmate. But then when we worked together in Jakarta, we kind of like close to each other. It's like, he's a very good friend. On 1998, we almost got married, but I think they're just not meant to be. So we end up separated. But then still, when I watched that video, when I knew that he's gone, and then it was so sudden. It was just like what I heard from a friend. He fell and then that's it. So I was like, I don't know. I was just like, it takes me 2 weeks and finally I'm able, to get it together in my mind and then share these things tonight. Right now is Wednesday night, 11 at night, because tomorrow I'm off. So I'm kind of like relax now. So I was just like, it's hard for me to believe that. I knew him, we were close before, we even almost get married, but things doesn't work out. So I give it up, we give it up. But still, it still shocked me so much. I just don't know. I didn't know what to say that time. I was just thinking it's not real. It's not real. And then, due to this COVID, they try not to hold the bodies too long. So the next day, because he passed away like almost nighttime in Indonesia. So they waited until I believe that was on Wednesday in Indonesia. So I even joined the online because he was an instructor in kind of like a big campus in Indonesia. So I try to follow and join, the ceremony before they take him to, the cemetery. But I just couldn't believe how people, it's like what is the end of the life of people is very unexpected. But what I heard before that, on that day, because I tried to call a friend that day on Monday here in California, I got lost many times, probably more than 5 times. I couldn't concentrate. It's still so hard for me, so difficult for me to believe that happened with him. It's too early, it's too young. It's not even 50 years old yet. But things happen. But what I heard the story, I don't know if it's true or not. I don't know, whatever it is. So the night before that was happened, he didn't sleep the whole night. He just tried to, kind of like to catch his goal. He was kind of like in doctoral process, but that's it. Everything, that's it, done. Book closed. So this is really sad to the family. I don't want to judge. I don't want to say things that I don't know, that I didn't hear. But just for me, like, it was shocking. I just couldn't believe that. And then last Monday again, Monday morning, when I woke up, the same thing happened with a different person. So this is the mother of my friend, still my high school, because we have a group, WhatsApp group, so people from around the world, either they are in Indonesia or everywhere, we join the group. I think that's nowadays is like that. So same thing when I woke up at night, that's around 3:30 in the morning, and then I look at my cell phone again to make sure what time, and then the same thing, I look at there's another video. So this the one that devastated me even more. So wife and husband, they stay in a one bedroom, and then when the wife passed away because of this coronavirus, and then there's a short video in there, a husband, it couldn't say anything. The face has to be covered with mask. I only can watch his eyes, and then tears drop, and then he can only wave his wife. I got a goosebump right now. He can only wave his wife to say bye-bye. I was like, that was really broke my heart. I was like, oh my God, I couldn't stand it. It was only like last Monday. And then I was like, oh my God, he's old. I mean, I had a dad before. I mean, my dad is already passed away, but this like 2014. But when I look at this, the father of my friend, they stay in a one bedroom. I just couldn't imagine the process, before his wife gone, how difficult it was before his time end. So what is the point for me to share this? It's like today when I work, and then the patient is the husband, and then I asked him, how's the Christmas? So before Christmas time, I visited him, and then I told him, stay safe, don't go anywhere. I know it's Christmas, but it's better safe than sorry. So then today, this morning around 10, I had an appointment with him, and then by the time I get there, he was outside waiting for me, and then say hi, good morning, and then I asked him, how was Christmas, how's life? And then he told me that he was gathered with they went to the daughter's house, and then they had a Christmas dinner. So of course they stay there, chit chat, and then they stay there. He told me they stayed there for almost 5 hours. And then we went for a walk. I didn't even get into the house. It's kind of like usually I like to do with him. I want him to walk to get the sun in the morning. So it's thank goodness today the sun was so bright. So we went for a walk. So when we walk, and then he told me his wife, get diarrhea since yesterday, and then today is kind of like getting weakened. So, but at the first place, when he said they went to his daughter, and then there are like 10 people there gathered in their house, I would just start thinking like, what else? And then it's like automatically he told me the story. Now since yesterday his wife get diarrhea, and then today. So he asked me if I can go into the house to check his wife, and then politely I refused, because I have many patients. It's not because I'm kind of like I have to protect myself to protect my other patient, of course. And then I told him, please, if you can take your wife, convince her to go to urgent care just to check, just to get peace of mind. If doctor says nothing happened with her, thank goodness nothing happened. But when the symptoms still like this, we just never know. It's been too many stories. They take it lightly and then end up have to go in a worse place, even gone. So please, that's what I told my patient. So yeah, the reason I share this, sometimes we think we are strong. Yeah, we can be strong, but the people around us is not as strong as we are, or is not as lucky as we are. So please, my friends and family, please be safe. Please stay safe. And then one more thing, I want to share some of my way taking care of myself, especially due to this coronavirus. The first thing, I'm gonna try to say that this way. First one is the nutrition. What kind of nutrition do you think is good for us to support our immune system? Try to eat a lot of fruits. Try to eat a lot of vegetables. But these fruits, because they have a soft fiber, or either you can make them smoothie, or you can juice them. So you can either you have it in the morning or in the evening. But the best thing of it, the absorption of the body, is best thing we drink it in the morning before we eat anything. Let's say when we wake up in the morning, this is how my late dad lifestyle. And then he lives up to 96. He passed away when he was 96. That's on January 2014 when I went home to Indonesia. So his lifestyle, when he woke up in the morning, he will drink 2 warm glasses of water. And then later, around 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning, he will eat any kind of fruits that we have at home. But mostly every day when I was kids, we always have banana. Either banana or orange. So my dad, we always have fruits for breakfast. And then around noon, he's gonna have a lunch. My dad is never been overweight, always skinny as he was. So he will eat lunch and then dinner. And then after 6 o'clock, at 6 p.m., he will never wanna eat anything anymore. You know why? Because this is what the principle. Eat before you're hungry, stop before you're full. So it's not making overload for the body to process. And then sleep at night 5 hours before nighttime. You know why? So now before, I don't really understand why he loves to read. My dad always loves to read always about health book. So now as a when I join a medical field, become licensed vocational nurse, which is we learn all the system back then when I was in nursing school. So now I get the common sense of it. You know why? Because if we eat 2 hours, 3 hours before bedtime, when we sleep, meaning the system, the organ, which is the digestive system and all other organs that process process the food, whatever we put inside our stomach, it doesn't get help from us because we're sleeping. So it's like a basically whatever system that we have in our body is like a machine. So if our self is sleep, meaning the digestive system, our stomach works so hard when we're sleeping. That's why they suggested sleep or eat 5 hours before we go to bed. So at least make sure, because it takes about 4 to 5 hours our stomach to process the food completely, and then go to become a blood cells or anything, go to the next step. So it takes about 4 to 5 hours process before the stomach is empty. So this is how is not, my father before, the way he lives, just build the lifestyle, because he doesn't believe with doctor. He doesn't want to take any medication or even supplement. I mean, I'm bad. I've been taking supplement due to the, to keep fit or anything like that. But I've been trying to follow how my father lives before. I'll try to follow his lifestyle. And then he lives up to 96, and then it's like, yeah, he passed away when he was 96 years old. And then my mom, the opposite way. My mom, her lifestyle completely different. It's like moon and the earth. That's how they opposite. Because my mom, her lifestyle, she never want to drink water when she wake up in the morning. You know what is the benefit of the water if we drink when we wake up in the morning and then we drink 2 glasses of water, warm water? That's kind of like rinse out if we have a phlegm, if we have a dirty things in our, esophagus and everything in the system, it can rinse it out. Especially if we can mix it with lemon, the fresh lemon, it been so good to our body. I've been practice that one too, and then I've been trying to share with my patient when I visit them. I try to share the good news, and then I can see that when they follow, when they want to do it, I can see the difference. Very, very, very much different in their life. So, and then my mom, back to my mom. My mom, she never wanna bother to drink water in the morning. And then the worst things about my mom, she could never sleep at night without stomach full of rice. So many times she will wake up in the middle of the night and then couldn't back to sleep. And then she will wake up and then eat rice, or sometimes if you don't have rice, she will cook it and then eat it. So yeah, she died. I mean, it's not too young, but compared to my dad, it's still like, it's still far. So she died young and then got diabetic. So that's how it is. I mean, I want to explain it to you why people, when they eat too much rice and then if they sleep with the full of stomach and then they end up get diabetic and then with the other problem. That's another medical, in the medical process, which is, the logic of it, how come happen like that. That's what it is. I mean, we can discuss again. I can share it next time again. But this is now how we can do still stay fit and then working, and then to fight this coronavirus. I mean, yeah, we do. Some of us probably really have a strong faith. But the thing though, there's a health protocol. The things we have to do, we still have to do, because we still have to do our part, and then God will do the rest. We'll do the best, and then God will do the rest, how to protect us. So another thing beside nutrition, the lifestyle nutrition, and then try to sleep at least 7 hours at night. I mean, today I'm trying kind of like against the health protocol, the lifestyle. I usually go to sleep latest by 11 every night, but just tonight, because I'm still devastated. It's like the story I shared you before. My mom, I mean my high school mate moms, and then died because of the coronavirus. It's like the previous what I told you. So try to do that one. Try to sleep and then drink enough water. If you can deal warm water every day. I don't know if that is true or not, but let's say if you get the virus, and then usually it takes about, that's what they say based on CDC information, it takes about 3 to 3 days stay in our throat. That's why first symptom usually will get sore throat. So if we drink a warm water, it's kind of like try to get rid of the virus, and then kind of like rinse it out, because once it fell off, go to our stomach, the gastric juice, the juice in our stomach, the juice in the stomach will kill the germ, will kill the virus. So that's why I suggest that it's better if you can drink warm water. I mean, especially now it's a cold winter. It's nice to drink warm water, isn't it? I think it doesn't have to be water. You can put it in the tea, as long as there's no sugar. because sugar is can cause, it's like irritated inflammation as well. So it's tea, green tea or any tea, and then but it's try to keep it warm. And then another one, try to get a supplement vitamin D. But the best thing if you can do, I try my best. I try to go to hike to, if you guys know Mont Ribidux, there's a cross over there. So I've been trying to go there 3 times a week, just to get the benefit from exercise, the circulation, and then I get the sun. I try to stay there like a 30 to 45 minutes to be under the sun. So which is it feels good. But and then the other thing is very important for me. I hope your friends and family will do so. I try to get my peace of mind by trusting in God, you have your own Bible, by believing Him. I try to read His promise. I try to read the story about Him, and then I try to pray. Even though sometimes I talk like this, I talk like I talk to a friend, and then I talk to God, I pray. And sometimes I cry, like 2 weeks ago when this guy, the friend, the high school mate that I used to close with him before, and then I cry to God. Because when I talk to a person, even though she's close to me, even though she's a good friend, I could never really cry. I don't know why, but when I pray, when I pray to God, I can pray like more than an hours, and then I can cry, like I cry to my dad. I cry to my mom. I could be like, I really cry. I could be my voice really loud when I cry. But the amazing things though, the miracle things after I say amen, it's kind of like strengthen my faith, and then I get my peace, and then it's helped me to sleep better. And then it's just give me strength. So I really know God is power. This is someone that created this world. I really testify, in my previous video, how was my life before. My life that I have right now, it's really a miracle. So that's why I decided to make this YouTube the best I could. I try to share. If you guys can comment, you can ask me anything, or you probably have an idea, or you can ask anything that you want me to share. A lot of things I want to share, but sometimes I'm busy, I'm busy working too. And then, visiting nurse, it looks like a simple thing, but when I get home, I still have to do my charting. And then sometimes patient, everybody have different problem that I have to deal with. And then sometimes I just feel so exhausted when I go home. So please comment, please give an idea if you have any question. If you have any question, my pleasure, I can answer you, and then anything that you want me to share. So I love medical field, so I want to share more the common sense and the logic and the benefit that we can help, that we can get in a daily life. Thank you. I'll talk to you again later. Bye-bye.